Welcome to CATtheMinion YouTube channel. My name is Teresa, but you can call me Cat. I'm doing card of the day. I just cleared this deck, and I'm still in the process of shuffling it. We're using the Dreams of Gaia Tarot right now. I'll close some of these windows because they're going to be glaring on my glasses. Okay. It is really cold here again in New England for the severalth day in a row, and I am tired now from it, and my hands smell like wood smoke, and I don't like it. I was thinking from my Archangel Michael channeling from the other day what he said about listening to your third eye. So I thought about that for a little while today, and I could hear it was like a kind of like a, not really mechanical, but just like an oscillating humming, but like a low vibration, like a machine underground kind of a sound. Like a lightsaber. Okay, that's probably good enough. Oh, another thing I was gonna mention on one of my readings that I kept forgetting about was the other day I woke up and I was having a lot of nightmares. Not like horrible, but like dreams that are stressful and annoying in general. And the dream featured a ginger cat, like ginger and white-ish. And I don't have a ginger cat. The short-haired ginger cat, I don't know what his name was, but I was with him in like a hospital. It's a huge complex, and he had like an infection in his eye, and I don't know why I was in with the surgery, but they cut him open from his eye to his mouth, and they were going to go in and do something, and then it was closed up, and they were like, oh, his eye isn't infected anymore. And then I thought about it several hours after I woke up, and I'm like, was I out like astraling, like healing somebody's cat? Because that wasn't my cat. We've never had a short-haired ginger male cat before in my house since I've been alive, so I don't know whose cat that was, but apparently the eye infection is gone. Let's see. Oh yeah, I'm doing card of the day. I need sleep. Like, pronto. Okay, card of the day. One card for the people. I also did, like 15 minutes of me rambling about my new business cards and what I'm doing with my chapbook packs. So if you see me talking about those and you're like, what the hell are you talking about? You can see some of the stuff of like what I'm putting in there. It's like a mystery tarot spread kind of because of the different little art bits and poems that are going to be in there. Okay. Alright, so this Four of Cups kind of came out upside down. I don't feel like I want to leave it upside down, though. Usually it's the person who is dissatisfied with what they're getting and they're refusing to take the cup. The divine hand is like, dude, seriously. Take the cup. You want it. Daddy wants it. This deck is a little different, though. It's not the standard 78 card tarot. It's got like 25. I think it's got 25 Or, well, there's a 0. So I think it's 26 major arcana and then the regular minor suit cards. But their meanings are a little different, and the court cards are slightly different as well. This 4 of Cups, we have this... I was going to say merman, but then I was like, no, he's not really a merman. The Aquaman. I was going to say it's Seaman, and then I realized that that sounded wrong. No, no, he is not a seaman. Okay, what is he doing? This guy... Oh, okay, now I remember. He's looking in his mirror, and his... Speaking... Oh my god, are you kidding me? This guy has got... His face is got scarred from his eye down to his jaw, and then across from, like, over into his mouth. So, like, the kitty cat that I finally remembered to mention. Let me see if I can kind of focus enough to... You probably can't see it on my crap cam here, but it's on his face over here on this side. He's got cracks coming in there, and his eye is like clouded over because he's like blind in that eye. Goes all the way up to his eyebrow. So he's looking in the mirror and he's appreciating himself even though he's like battle worn. So that's kind of the essence of this card is like, oh, I'm damaged, but I still have value. Whereas traditionally, the 4 of Cups is more like, these cups have value, but you don't like them. So it's like appreciating yourself through flaws. You know, this idea that even though you might be disfigured or disabled in some way, you know, either physically or mentally or emotionally, that you still deserve to, you know, you still deserve to be appreciated. That you don't want to, you don't need to throw your whole self out. It's like, oh, some meme that I saw, it was like, man disposal unit. It was like a garbage truck throwing these, like, you know, like the stick figure on the bathroom stall. It was like throwing a bunch of them into like a dumpster. It was like, when you need to throw out the whole man. So you don't need to toss out the whole, you don't need to throw yourself bodily into the trash just because you made a mistake and you had to heal from something. Or you got into certain circumstances that you had to heal from in some way. Just trying to see if there's anything else that needs to be said about this card right now. Oh, okay, I'm getting, like, if this is like in reference to the traditional 4 of Cups with the youth sitting under the tree being dissatisfied with his cups and ignoring the other one, it's like, oh my student, you were the cup the whole time. You are the droid you are looking for. It is you yourself that is the Holy Grail, blah, blah, and so on, and so forth ad nauseum. So getting this idea of, like, that concept of, like, oh, you're a wizard, Harry. Like, maybe nobody told you, but you harbor the power. And not in like a malicious way, but it was like you carried your own self, and you should be proud of yourself, and you should honor yourself. It's like you were responsible if you did things wrong, or and overcame it, or if you by some miracle were a narcissist and managed to overcome that deeply seated imposter syndrome to stop being a dick to everybody. Sort of not a very nice way to say it, but it's a very damaging mindset. But to be fair, people that are in the narcissistic frame are deeply wounded and fearful. They're just very expressive about it, but in a way that doesn't really help anybody. So if you are somebody who's been operating in a deeply fearful and acting out kind of way in that mode, and you've overcome it, then you should be honor yourself for that. If you've been wounded and you've overcome it, you should be proud of yourself for that. And if if you're injured and you're surviving, if you're disabled and you're learning something from it, and all of those different same kind of overcoming any kind of moral, emotional, mental, physical disfigurements, to like unload all those baggages that tell you that you can't, or you shouldn't, or you suck, or you're dumb. Throw all that away and really look in the mirror and let yourself tell you who you are. Because again, you are the cup. All right, that's it. Information. Bye.